Now that you've mastered rectangles, hopefully, and you understand as we go down what stroke, stroke weight, and fill does, it affects this object. If I was to do another rectangle, say rect 150, comma 300, comma 40, comma 200, this rectangle will have the same exact attributes as the one above it because I've not changed the fill, the stroke weight, or the stroke. So just know that. So as you want to change objects and as you draw, you can do the same color scheme and the same weight. But if you want to change it, so for example, if I want this rectangle to look different, I need to make sure that I am calling and changing these three values. It's really easy just to copy and paste and go down. Now, let's say I wanted this to be a green outline. I want to increase the stroke to 5, but I want to keep the same fill. These three commands will now affect this rectangle and this rectangle only, and anything else I draw underneath. This rectangle is affected by these three values. So that's important for you guys to know as you are drawing. You see that stroke, stroke weight, and fill affect what's below it. Imagine you just keeping the pen in your hand and you haven't changed it. So here you'll notice it's a green outline, a little bit thicker, and then still a purple background because that's what I did, or inside fill. Now, once we've done colors, okay, just went over some colors, okay, and then what about other shapes? So the nice thing is in processing, if you go up to help and we go reference, there's a whole lot more that you can draw other than just rectangles. And there's a whole lot more things you can look at. So in here, you'll notice there is a bunch of commands. You'll notice the comment command, multiple line comments is there. Arc, ellipses, lines, points, quad, rectangle, triangles. If you guys aren't familiar in math, these are all different types of shapes. An ellipse is something that is like an oval or a circle. So very similar to a rectangle. You can have a rectangle with a different width and the height. An ellipse is a circular shape that you can have as a different width or height. You also have no fill, no stroke, stroke, fill. You guys might be familiar with these because we've used them, but we haven't used no fill or no stroke. We can click on it and see what it does, or you can just experiment. For here, I want to know what ellipse does because I really want to draw a circle. If I click ellipse, you'll notice ellipse is our command, and I can actually just copy and paste and see what happens. I'm going to do that actually. Ellipse 56, 46, 55, 55. It's very similar to your rectangle. The first character is the X value, the second one is the Y value, and then the width and the height. So we can actually kind of just use our rectangle as a starting point. I'm going to go back to my sketch. I'm going to go down. And what I'm going to do is, instead of rect here, I want to actually replace this whole thing right above it with ellipse. Okay. Now, 56, 46, 55, 55, we can go and do that. I'm fine with it. It's on my screen. I'm going to keep this rectangle there. You'll notice that the colors of these two shapes will be the same. And it should be circular in value because the width and the height are the same. Now, the red line shows up because I am missing a semicolon. It will yell at me. I'm going to go ahead and press play, and you guys will see how this works. Look, I have a green circle, green outline circle with purple interior, just like I did for this rectangle. They're similar shapes. This one is independent because the colors are different. So that's how you can draw a circle. There's a bunch of other options in reference for triangles and other shapes, but this is the basics of adding a circle or an ellipse. And if you change the values of these two last ones, width and height, you'll see how you get ovals. That's it.